I allow the universe to bless me with abundance now. I trust that I will create abundance. I am magnetic to money, and it is magnetic to me. I move from poverty thinking to abundance thinking. I am becoming more and more prosperous every day.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Great grand rising to the royal family, Unc and Ma'at. This is your boy Mark with a C link, your humble servant trader here on Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, drop a 111 in the chat. That is for my students. All right. And for those of you who are on YouTube, if you are hearing me for the very first time, I want to say good morning, good evening, good night. Wherever you are in the world, I want to say welcome to Profits Before Sunrise. My name is Mark with his C, Blake. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been trading currencies for well over 5+ years now. And over the years, I've come to appreciate and love strategy that I've created known as Ready, Set, Go. It is a strategy that's very easy to use for the very, very beginner. All the way up to the advanced, it serves as a high probability trading strategy. So this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I want to put a disclaimer out there that what we're going to be doing this morning should not be taken as financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Trading involves risk, and past results do not guarantee future results. So if you're visiting for the very first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let me know. Let me know if you like the information that I'm sharing. If you like it, smash that like button. And if you have any comments, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to drop them in the comments below. All right. Here on Profits Before Sunrise, we go beyond the charts. We have a mentorship program known as Go Beyond the Charts, where we look at the 3 different types of analysis. You have the fundamental analysis, you have technical and sentimental analysis. We love to spend time not just trading, but also trading and paying very close attention to the mindset of the trader. So we kickstart this morning's session looking at forexfactory.com to see if there are any news events that might affect us in the market. As you guys can see, today being June the 26th, I'm only seeing new home sales at 9:00 a.m. Nothing else seems to be affecting us this morning. From there, we swing on over to the currency strength meter. And the currency strength meter assists us in developing a bias in the market. Even before we get to the market, we're able to look at the currency strength meter to determine if we're going up, down, or sideways. Yeah, for real, we do. How do we do that? Well, in Forex, you usually pair different currencies, and we like to trade 5 in particular. The very first one that I want to bring your attention to would be the AUDJPY, the Aussie against the Japanese yen. Why? Because AUD is super strong right now. So anything you pair up with AUD, you are going to more than likely see upward momentum. Because if the first currency is greater than the second currency, we're going up, or we should be going up in the market. Notice the word should. And if the second currency is greater than the first currency, we should be going down in the market. So AUDJPY, we should be going up. AUDUSD, we should also be going up. EURJPY, we should be going up. And USDJPY, we should also be going up. EURUSD is the only currency pair that I see where we may be going down. Why? Because the US dollar is greater than the euro. Okay? So, having said that, let us now focus on the market itself. In order to do that, we go over to TradingView. TradingView, ladies and gentlemen, is an application that is free to the user up to any point. Like, you can have it free for whatever long, whatever period. It's free forever. However, in paying for your subscription, you get a little bit better trading experience. Why? Because there are a couple of things that you can do that you won't be able to do, right, on the free version. Like, you have the option to have multiple, more than 3 indicators going at any given time, and a couple other things. But without any further delay, let us now get down into the technicals. Okay? And I want to start looking at first AUDJPY, right? All right, so we're on profits before sunrise. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so AUDJPY. All right, go ahead and let me clean the charts up. Okay. All right, so for AUDJPY, we had noticed that AUD was very strong. Therefore, we're looking for upward movement in the market. Now, AUDJPY's market condition right now is displaying something very important. Can you guess? Can you guess what market condition am I looking at right here? For those of you who are on the Zoom, let me know. What are we seeing right here? Dropped in the chats. Drop it in the chats. Consolidation, that is right. We're seeing somewhat of a consolidated area here. That line now represents our zone. So this area here is our resistance area, because that's where price, while it was coming up, got resisted. And then it came down, forming a floor, otherwise known as a support. Price went back up, respected the high, came back down, respected the low. So we are expecting that price is gonna do what? Push back up again. So you could have had a potential buy opportunity right here at 505. It's a bit too early for us. We were just getting started, right? So that was the first opportunity. The second opportunity will come, ladies and gentlemen, when price breaks out of that consolidation area and then gives us a retest of the resistance area. So my trade idea developing now would be of that area there, okay? Now, of course, funnily enough, sometimes the market is very unpredictable and the Japanese yen could have gotten stronger, ultimately creating more of a seller's market, pushing the price down out of consolidation, at which point I'll be looking for a retest of the floor or the support area, turning into now a resistance if you're below, and going back down. Okay. So AUDJPY has some way to go. I am going to just flag that for now and switch on over to AUDUSD. All right. So AUDUSD, it did not recognize USD as stronger on the currency strength meter, but that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing a situation where the USD is stronger and price is dropping. Now, I love to see when the market moves in a particular way because it's more predictable. What do I mean by that? If you look over to the left here, you're going to see this big, massive green candle, right? That was a news event. It created a lot of displacement in the market, created a lot of imbalance in the market. So we could easily see price continue to shift to the downside until it's ready to go up, right? But this currency pair, as you guys can see, is going up from here, but coming down. We're just about on the moving average as well. We're just about to push up. If we were to push up from here, I see a floor. I see a floor right here. Okay. So price gave this massive impulse, came back down, created the floor, went up, created another floor here, went up, created another floor here, went all the way up, came back down, created another floor here. So this floor right here is also of some interest to me because price came down and respected it 3 times, actually 4 times, once, twice, 3 times, 3 times, and then broke through it, okay? So as we continue to push, I'm seeing the market switching gears to head to the downside. Now, could it still respect this and push up? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that would be your choice if you would if you want to set yourself up to take that trade. However, I'm going to be waiting to see if price will pull back up to this level to then sell the market down. All right. That's just what I would do personally. Why? Because, you know, when I look at market structure, I tend to go with what I see. And what I see here is price actually making lower highs and now a lower low. Okay. So I want to see if price is going to pull back up, respect this, and drop. I'm skeptical because we came out of a big bullish move that could continue bullish, right? A matter of fact, to be honest with you guys, this impulse from here to here is very important to me. Price pulled back, failed to take this out, and then took it out, creating this high. But I still see the market potentially being able to continue pushing up and respecting Fibonacci retracement levels in this area and then pushing right back up. Why? Because that's a fib level. We have some impulse in the market that needs to be filled, some imbalance in the market that needs to be filled. We got a lot of things going on here. So the narrative's strong for a buy, especially with the RSI being below the 30% line. All right, so the narrative is strong for a buy, but I'm going to keep this in my purview. Why, when in doubt, just stay out. Observe, see what the market wants to do. All right, so let's leave that one for now, and let's swing on over to Let's look at Euro USD. All right, Euro USD. And for those of you who are on Zoom, for my students, if you guys see anything setting up, please do not hesitate to let me know. All right. We've built families of professional, independent traders who, I mean, who are just killing it in the market, doing absolutely phenomenal work. All right, there we go. So I've just now tracked price. Okay. My strategy ready set goal is a break and retest strategy. We've seen it happen time and time and time again, nothing new there. The unique way in which we utilize it though and how we enter trades is it's pretty sound. I like it. Price is now showing that we are potentially moving to the downside. And so I'm looking for sell positions. Okay, I'm looking for sell positions. Where am I looking for a position? So somebody's asking, you know, Mark, I see you do these markups all the time, but how do you know when and where to get in? I just don't get it. Well, remember, I just said we're looking for a particular pattern, and I'll give you an example of what that pattern looks like. Okay. So let's just take right here. Let's just take right here. I can do it right here. Notice how price turned around here, created a high, came back down, created another high, came back down, created another high. See that? I'm looking for what is known as the ABCD correction. All right. So A would be your high here. B would be your floor. Nah, that's not it. Where is my tool? Okay, right here. So A would be here. B would be down here. Okay. C would be up here. And then the D is the point of entry. You see that, guys? All right. D would be your point of entry. This is the ABCD correction. And you're saying, well, Mark, how did you know? Because whenever price creates a resistance area such as this one, you quite often see price come back down, respecting it as a floor or a support. So this was the resistance area. Price broke out of it here, created a new high right here, and then it came back down to test the D, which is the A, which became a support, and it was a resistance over here. This rectangular line is where we look to enter the trade. Guys, it's not rocket science. It's not a secret. It's out there and it works. Okay, so that's the pattern that we're looking for in the market. I like when I see that pattern because when I do, it means trading time. Okay. All right. Let's head back on over to the present moment. Good. What a drop off this did. Euro right now created this massive impulse, and this impulse broke through a floor here, broke through a second floor here. So when price is getting ready to drop again, I want to see it pull back to here and then potentially move down, or it may pull back up to here for a potential move down. Okay. If it gets all the way back up to here, that would be a 100% retracement, and it can happen, highly unlikely at this point, but it can happen. All right. So let's see if we're going to get that. I'm going to create an alert. So I'm alerted. Okay, let us look at USDJPY. All right, so USDJPY is pushing up, massive push up. All right, massive push up. Momentum is really high. That means USD is very strong. And I'm looking down at my currency strength meter down here, and I can see where that is true. USD is super strong. And Japanese yen is weak. So we see price pushing up with some power. All right. So looking at this type of a movement, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see a clear entry of this area. So I have to start looking back to the left and working my way up. So where is the first area of concern? This high would be my first area of concern. Why? Well, you'll see where it created a ceiling, somewhat of a ceiling, and price did not want to break through. All right, I hope you guys can see that. We had a ceiling here, we had a floor here, we started to consolidate. We finally broke out, retested that area, pushed up, came back, retested that area, pushed up, created a high here, created a low here. So this is my next area of concern. This big spike up and this push down is an area where price went up, came back down, and broke out. So this is an area of interest for me. We could potentially see a push of this floor back up again from here on up. Now in our program, beyond the charts, we tend to take our students from the very basics all the way up to the advanced level. Now, finding these zones might seem tricky to you if you're watching this for the very first time. But there is a system that we actually follow in order to get this done. All right, we have a system, and once you learn the skill, ladies and gentlemen, you too will be able to find some very high impact zones in the market that will create supply and demand and assist the market in the flow of money in different directions. And when you learn it, you get to capitalize on it. All right. So action speaks louder than words. You got to get it done. Do it. All right. So that's USDJPY. We already did EURUSD. Looking for a sell opportunity there. EURJPY, how are you looking? All right, so EURJPY, let me go ahead and delete what I see here. All right, so EURJPY. Right, take this off. All right, so EURJPY is moving somewhat sideways as well. All right, we need to see price actually show us a breakout and a retest. We need to see a breakout, a retest, and a push up. Or a breakout to the downside, retest, and a push down. What's this? Oh, yes, we are in a couple of trades on this. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm looking for on EURJPY. Very simple. Looking to see price give us a breakout of this structure with a potential upside. And guess what? We're already pushing off that floor. So it seems like we got a bounce up. Let's see if that momentum will continue. And we'll be able to break through that, potentially getting an entry on EURJPY. Go ahead and flag that. All right, and finally, we have GBPJPY. All right. Can't believe it's Wednesday already, June the 26th. Time flies so quickly when you're having fun. We've been having lots of fun, loads of fun lately with how the market has been behaving. Lots of fun. All right, so this is the high here. Price was actually going sideways, broke out to the downside, and then broke right back up. I do not like the wicks and the candlesticks on GBPJPY at this time. I don't like how the market is flowing. I'm going to go with it though, but I'm not too liking the flow of GBPJPY at this time. Also using my EMA to recognize that we could be potentially consolidating, going sideways. Currency strength meter, however, is telling me that the Japanese yen is slightly a bit stronger down here, but for my online site, it's telling me that GBP is stronger than JPY by 2 bars. So I'm going to go with what I see in the market here. We are consolidating. We're moving sideways. You can see it. Moving sideways. Yes, we're moving down here, but we're still in a range. We move back up to the top of the range, and we'll move sideways again. So we're pretty much just consolidating on GBPJPY. All right, EURJPY is calling our attention. EJ is calling our attention. Let's go over to EJ. Let's go over to EJ and hear what it's talking about. All right, we just left EJ. All right, so she's coming back down now. A potential opportunity to buy the market back up, but be very careful because she can break through the floor also and not respect it. All right, so be very careful on this one, but we do have a possible retest to the floor and a possible push up from here. EURJPY. Let me go on my dual time frame. So I'm gonna have 5 minutes on one side of the screen, and on the other, I have the 1 minute. Change these settings so I'm not seeing this trade to mess around with me. Okay. All right. So we're seeing the possibility of the market pushing up from here. You would have gotten a convincing candle just now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm moving super slow. I'm on slow-mo right now, but you'd have gotten a convincing candle here. This could have been a potential entry for some, right? To take that 530 trade. 530 is usually a significant moment in time in the price action of the market. You usually get a reversal at that time frame. But I'm looking here. I'm personally not ready to get into this trade as yet because I follow my rules to the T. I follow my rules to the T, ladies and gentlemen, and I've not gotten an oversold situation as yet. So therefore, I'm not yet inclined to get into the market. I want to see this yellow line go below this green line like you see right here. Okay, and then I'd be interested in taking that buy, riding that momentum right back on up. Right, so we are just going to be patient and wait to see if price is going to give us exactly what we want right here. Okay. All right. You don't like how the 1 minute is hovering around the EMA. Is that to the downside? Well, I don't have on the 1 minute EMA. Rich. I actually don't really pay a lot of attention to the EMA on the 1 minute. But yeah, so there goes that move, guys. So again, this would have been the convincing candle. I just came at it too late. So we have the convincing candle right there. 1 minute would have given you some challenge, but definitely the second candlestick would have been 2 minutes. That would have been good. And this is the third minute, right? Nice move. Nice move, pressing on up. Wonderful, 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 ladies and gentlemen. That would have been a nice move right off the floor as anticipated. Didn't give me what I wanted, but it was a very nice setup based on market structure. And if you are a sound trader who is comfortable taking trades with the RSI being close, then that would have been a trade for you. Because although the RSI did not line up, you had the bounce off the floor. And then in addition to that, you also had a little bit of divergence, just a little bit. Actually, no, this is still pointing up. This is pointing up as well. So forget that. But price definitely just pushed right up off the floor. Okay. That's what we were looking for, but it didn't give me exactly what I want. And I only take the trades that I exactly want. All right. I'm just spoiled like that. All right, so guys, that could have been 1-0 had you taken that trade right there. Again, for those of you who may not know me, may not know Ready, Set, Go, if you're new to this, we trade for 3 minutes with the Ready, Set, Go strategy, and we would have gotten in on the 5:30 candlestick, 5 minute 5:30 candlestick, which would have given us 5 1-minute candles within that time frame. This is the first candle that gave us the indication that it was time to go up. We would have entered on the closing of that candle. We'd have been in for 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, that would have cleared. Smooth landing on a minute flight on EJ. That's what's up. That's what's up. Was it smooth? Did you take it on this one? Because if you took it on that one for a 1-minute flight, it was kind of rocky on the first minute. But the second minute, as you can see, just absolutely rocketed away. So if you were late for entry, no problem. If you took it off the 5:33 based on the crisscross of the MACD, that also is a nice crisscross that pushed the market up as well. All right.
Yeah, I took it off the crisscross.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I kind of figured. I saw the MACD crisscross here. Excellent move, my guy. Excellent move, my guy. That's really good. Appreciate you for coming on and letting us know the flow. All right, so that's EJ. Absolutely fantastic move right there. So guys, this is how it works, right? We do our analysis. After doing our analysis, we set our alerts and we continue to analyze different pairs. And as you can see, the alert went off perfectly while we were not on the currency pair. We went back to the currency pair right at 5:30 to observe the closing of our convincing candle, at which point, if you decided to take that trade based on many other factors, you would have had an amazing clear. No, with binary, guys, you're either right or you're wrong. And you make a fixed amount of money. Okay, not like leverage trading, where I should have highlighted that difference at the starting of our call, starting our session. We're actually trading what is known as binary options, a different style of Forex trading. It's not about leverage trading where we're trading for pips. We're actually just trading to be above or below our entry point for a particular amount of time, a very specific amount of time. So if after 3 minutes or whatever time frame you'd have selected on your broker, if that time frame expires and you are above your entry, you would have cleared. If you are below, you would have lost. If you took it for a buy or what we call a call option. If you took it for a put option or a sell, then once the price pushes up and your time elapses, then you would have lost. Okay? So you either win or lose. There is no gray area here. Well, sometimes it comes back and drops to break even, where it comes right back down to where you entered and you get zero money, right? Now, in addition to this, guys, you can pick your payouts based on your broker's availability of the currency. Most times I get around 84%. What does that mean? It means that whatever I plan to invest, I will make 84% of it back. So I could invest it $1 and at 84%, I'd have made 84 cents. I could invest it $10 and made back $8.40. I could have invested $100 and make back $84. All right? All right. Cool, cool, cool. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue to cycle through our pairs just to see if there's anything else setting up that could potentially give us a move. We have GBPJPY getting back to the high right now. There's a possibility for price to do one of two things, either respect this and fall back down into the zone as it is consolidating, or we could see a breakout of this zone for a retest and a push to the upside. Okay. I would definitely like to see price break out of the consolidation and give us a retest, at which point we would take it for our regular bullish move. So let me add my alert. And let us get now back up to AJ. All right, let's see what AJ is doing. All right, AJ is neatly coming back down and looking for an opportunity to buy. Notice that price broke the floor, came below, and there is another zone. So how AJ didn't make us know what's going on? Oh, my alert was not set properly. So we had a floor here. Price came down, respected that floor, push right back on up. Right? You guys see that? Respect that, push on back up. We're still above the moving average here, but we're creating lower lows. So just be careful with this one. All right. Who is stronger, AUD or USD? This is showing that USD is stronger and we have potential movement to the downside. That's showing that on the charts. My currency strength meter over here is showing that AUD is stronger there. USD is actually gaining strength. So I'll continue to wait and see what she wants to do here. All right. If she breaks below this, the next area of support would be down here. And as you guys can see, lots of imbalance in the market. So price could be attracted to this imbalance being pushed down, creating momentum to the downside. So be careful on this one, guys. Be very, very, very careful. All right. Julio. So let me move this out the way. All right. Notice how we're playing around in this zone here. Price came back up, respected the zone, push right back down. Now we're respecting the zone. We're pushing up. So we're playing ping pong in this area, guys. All right. Playing ping pong in that area.
Pocket options is playing ping pong with these payouts this morning.
How much are they paying out this morning?
EJ just dropped to 37%. AJ dropped to 55%.
Oh, no, no, no. That's not cool. So on my broker over here, we are at 86%. We are 86% on all pairs over here. So Euro USD 86, USDJPY 86, EURJPY 86. Let me delete these two. And of course, you guys know we don't have those other pairs like you guys. I have GBP USD paying out 86. Everything is paying out 86 for 1 minute and above. 5 minute and above is paying out 82%. So we have a consistent 86 and 82. All right, so that's AUDJPY, AUDUSD still falling, pre-falling. She's at that floor that I had mentioned to you guys right now and having some hiccup down there. So you got the buy at 530, much like you did on AUDJPY, where price came down, respected the floor and pushed up, but it came right back down. So what's that telling me? It's telling me that the buyers and the sellers are really, really fighting at this level. They're really fighting it out here. So the bears came in, the sellers came in, pushed this. This is a very weak, this is a weak bearish candle because it has all of this wick at the bottom. Bullish candle came in next. Then this is a very strong bearish candle with no wicks or little to no wicks. That indicates a very strong bearish candle. Then this became somewhat of a bullish candle, not really strong, not really weak. It's kind of like in between. The body and the wicks are pretty normal. And then comes another candlestick, which seems to be playing around as well. But we are consolidating in this space. A lot of buying and selling pressure is going on right here. So again, be patient, see what the market wants to do. It is pushing up now. You can see the RSI is pushing up as well on the 5 minute. The 1 minute, however, is already overbought. So we could see some trouble in paradise here as well at this high. So all in all, guys, AUDUSD and AUDJPY is moving a bit, what would I call that? Bit funky today. So I'll just continue to patiently wait, see what she wants to do. But right now she's respecting the floor, pushing up. That could have been an opportunity for some. For others, they could have been in from 530. That could have been a potential clear. So you'd have gotten in on this candlestick here. 1, 2, 3. That would have been a clear as well. And at 540, 540, that would have also been a clear as well. All right, but you'd have had to be convinced of this buy that we had drawn up here, where the market is bouncing off the floor, going back up. Okay. All right. Let's see what USDJPY is doing. All right, so USDJPY, man, very much progressing to the upside. She did what she was supposed to do, just did not line up for me personally. You can see price came back down, wicked into the zone, then gave you another bearish candle, then took off from there. A lot of upward momentum on USDJPY. So we're looking to see if price is going to break out of that area now to give us another possible retest to see if we can keep moving to the upside. But I've not yet gotten that opportunity to get into the market. All right. Now, one of the things that gets most traders, especially beginner traders, it happens to be advanced traders as well. But if you have a sound mind and clear judgment and you've practiced mindset, you'll recognize when the signs of FOMO, fear of missing out, is coming up. If you're present and conscious, you'll recognize the need to take a trade, the need to get in a trade, especially if you're trading within an allotted time frame, such as myself right now. I only have until 6 a.m. with you guys. So I have another potential 10 minutes. And so some anxiety can set in for you to take a trade. You got to take a trade. And then you miss something, right? So for example, you might get eager to jump in here and you miss the fact that the RSI hasn't really given the opportunity yet, or you miss the fact that the 1 minute is seriously overbought and is getting ready to drop. And then you enter the buy only to see this drop. Why? You jumped in the trade because you want to take a trade, have to take a trade. You don't have to take a trade, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand, the market is not there for your amusement and your entertainment. Really and truly, the market is doing what it's doing. You are just coming along for the ride. And so if you see it setting up the way you would like to see it set up based on your trading plan and your trade idea, then you take the trade. Outside of that, guys, you let it ride. Just let it be. All right, let it be. The market will always present another opportunity at another time. It's not gone forever. No. Later on today, we're going to be jumping back into the market with another amazing trader right here in our community on the walls. Her ability to find trade ideas is like none other. 1 minute trades, she's in it to win it. 2 minute trades, she's in it to win it. She's a sniper in the market, right? We'll be on that call later today at lunchtime, right? So we have another opportunity, and guess what? The fact of the matter is, you have a skill once you learn this that no one can ever take away from you. The market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, right? For Forex, 7 days a week for crypto. You can trade literally at any time, whatever time frame works best for you. Okay, don't run down the market. Let the market work for you. Okay, so let's continue our analysis looking at EURUSD. Now, EURUSD came right back up for us, right? It made the low, came back up somewhat in the zone, dropped back again and is pulling up. I see where it's approaching my 70% line. Let her continue to pull up. Looking for some imbalance. I see imbalance in this candle. That will be my next candle right there, right? I see implied imbalance right here. Okay. On Friday, we'll dive into a little bit more fair value gap information, just to show you how we use the imbalances in the market. We use the fair value gaps in the market to increase our probability of winning. Okay. So we are looking to see if this market is going to drop from here or if it's going to continue to pull up. Judging from what I'm seeing on the 1 minute time frame, we could be dropping from here, creating lower highs. So we could be looking for a drop from here, may not make it all the way up. But again, guys, I tell you, I simply just wait. I'm in no rush. I want to see exactly what I want, which is I need to see this yellow line go above the red line. So I need this yellow line to stretch above here like it did over here to give me my move. Okay. If I don't get that, keep walking. Keep walking because I ain't talking to you at least. All right. EJ, let's see what EJ is doing. All right, so EJ is at another critical point, guys. So we got the buy all the way up. And if this market continues to consolidate, we could potentially have a movement coming up to go back down again. Right? This is exactly what we're seeing. Price could give you a move back down again. All right. So we're waiting for either the breakout, like what we have over here, and the retest for a continuation to the upside if the euro is strong, which it is, and a retest of that high, or price might just get rejected from this high and come right back on down, which of course that would also be an opportunity for you more advanced traders who know how to trade consolidation. Okay. But we are waiting for price to break out, show us a retest. Ooh, look at that this candle go. So we're having a nice clean breakout right now, waiting for the retest for a potential push to the upside. Nice breakout, guys. Fantastic, solid breakout. What's going on? It's 5:54. Did I miss some news today? Oh, that's a pretty nice candle. All right, awesome. Let's look at GBPJPY because that should be moving as well. Yeah, nice breakout. Nice breakout to the upside. Wonderful. Let's look at AUDJPY. That should also have some movement. Yeah. All right, all right. Nice bullish momentum to the upside. All right. It is now 5:55. I did not get an opportunity to jump in the market today, but you guys would have been able to rock out with us and analyze the market. You would have gotten to see us analyze the market in real time. This is not no fake after the fact stuff. We navigate the markets live and in living color. And our analysis is live. Everything that we are doing on a Wednesday, each and every single Wednesday at 5:00 a.m. is live. And I feel extremely blessed to be able to bring this information to you and to share with you my insight into the market. Whether you are able to join us as a beginner or if you already have some trading experience and just need an amazing community to trade with, we're here and we're open to learn. One of the key things to success is to always be learning. So we welcome new information. We're a very young community, very young group and growing strong. Right now on YouTube alone, we have about 400 subscribers. We broke that 400 mark. And I'm very elated about that. I remember when we had one subscriber. Now we have 400. So the channel is growing, guys. The channel is growing, and I appreciate the love and the support that you guys show the channel whenever you like and share the information. All right, we have a video on market structure. I would suggest you guys, if you don't know anything about what we've done today, if it sounds like gibberish or Greek, go watch that video. Market structure. All right, market structure made easy on Profits Before Sunrise channel. It is now 5:57, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta run. Home is calling. My home life is calling. My main job as dad is about to get started. I get started my job early, guys. My dad duties start at 5:00, 6:00, 5:00. All right, and it never stops. That's my main job.
You better hurry up. I'm sure you later get my kids.
That's my main job, man. This is my side hustle.
So,
All right. So Richard Rich says the journey of 1,000 followers begins with one subscriber. Socrates. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a fantastic session this morning, breaking the markets down with you. Let's just go through the pairs one last time before we exit. AUDJPY again is very bullish. We had that move at 5:30, pressing up on out of there. AUDUSD, similar. Well, not similar. It's actually quite the opposite today. We came down to this area, consolidated. Now you guys are seeing that we're dropping. So we're breaking out of that floor. So we're looking for sells, and we possibly we are gunning for that imbalance, like I had said to you guys. So we need to see all of that happen, and then I'll be willing to see if the market is still in buy mode at that point in time, right? So as we get down into this area here, this high, I would like to see what price does there, because not only would you be filling the imbalance, you'd also be filling the break and retest situation here. And that's also, if you grab the fibs, that's also a 61.8 golden ratio pullback. All right, if you grab your fibs and you stretch that out, you'll see boom, golden ratio pullback. All right, that'll be right at the 61.8, 70.6, 78.6 level. So that's for a big movement to the upside. That would be a very nice move for leverage. That'll be a leverage move. All right, guys, let's see. USDJPY still pushing on up like a crazy person. All right, just rocketing away. No problem, USDJPY, do your thing. Did not give me an entry at all. EURUSD is dropping like a rock. Also did not really give me an entry at all. All right, and that's fine. We got somewhat of an entry right here, but not good enough. EURJPY rocked it away, not giving us an entry either. We got somewhat close right here. Some people could have taken that. All right, and that's about the size of it, guys. That's about the size of it. If you're already in that EURJPY trade, ladies and gentlemen, remember we're in the EURJPY trade. We were in the EURUSD trade. That actually gave us a stop out, got stopped out on that one. That's perfectly fine. But the EURJPY is rocketing away. So do pay attention to that and continue to ride that out. Okay. All right. So I see my students here are clearing trades. I see the AC, we don't trade AC. EU crisscross. All right, good. So we have the crisscross up, and that would be a crisscross to the downside, I am imagining. Yeah, that'll be a crisscross to the downside. So we have that in the works. For those of you who are able to trade the crisscross, you got that happening right there with a nice drop. That's a nice retest over here as well, but again, did not line up for me. All right, guys, AUD EU was also cleared. Nice, nice. AUD USD. Man, my students over here clearing left, right, and center. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, I hope you all had a fun and amazing opportunity today trading. If anything, we traded with each other as a community, and that's amazing. That's just wonderful. I love it. If you like it, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever we do go live on Profits Before Sunrise each and every single Wednesday at 5 a.m. I know you guys can trade with so many other traders out there, but you've chosen to spend some time with us. And for that, I am forever grateful and hope that you guys got some value from our session today. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, may the divine forces in me greet the divine forces in you. May you all manifest each and every heart's desire. Ashe family, one love, have an amazing rest of your day. This is your boy Mark with a C. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Mark,
Yo.
yo, at 2 o'clock meeting today, right?
Yes, sir. We'll talk off here.